taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Cobblemon. We have got a busy episode, as per usual. We might be doing quite a lot in this episode, actually, because we want to move our librarians and acquire some more so that we can get god tier equipment and god tier armor. So I want to get all the different trades, all the enchantments, all the enchanted books off the librarian, so that we can have all of that. And we're going to place them in a little village here to join our poker community, our Pokemon inspired village. And also we have got to talk about our Pokemon evolution for this episode. So each episode now we're going to try and evolve one Pokemon. Well, this episode we are evolving two, and there's a reason behind that, and you might have picked up on that already, but we have got one Raltz there, which is male, and we also have one Raltz here, which is female. So they look exactly the same, but we've got the little tags under their names to tell us what gender they are. And there's a reason behind this, because the female one will turn into Gardevoir, and the male one will turn into Gallade. And I want to have both of them. And that's pretty much the reason. So I'm going to call those back now. And the astute of you may have also noticed that our Pidgeotto, which we want to get into Pidgeot, has now changed colour. That's because literally just before we started recording today, Shiny appeared, and it was a Shiny Pidgey, which I could already evolve into Pidgeot. So I thought, what we'll do, we'll evolve that into Pidgeot. Sorry, we could also already evolve that into Pidgeotto. So I thought what I'd do, evolve it into Pidgeotto, and then this is our new Pidgeotto that we want to try and evolve into Pidgeot so that we can use that as a mount. I know we've got Charizard as a mount as well, but, you know, I quite like flying on Pidgeot. So that'd be quite cool. And I also have one more Pokemon to show you, because it is the cutest Pokemon I have seen to date. And that is Emolga. It's like a flying squirrel, but it's adorable. So we're going to try and level that up as well and use that as part of our team. Updates for in here. I can't really remember too much of what we had done. We haven't collected a lot of stuff, but we have got this in our item frame. That is the Wither Rose. from that wither fight that we did with Lilith at the beginning of the episode. That was something I did the other day, but I wanted to record it just so that you guys could see it happen. That is our first wither fight on this series, on the series, yeah. First wither fight on the server, and there will be many more. We're also talking about going to the end, so that might be the next episode. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. We are thinking about doing that next week, once we've got our episodes recorded for this week, and then we will go to the end. We completely and utterly have kind of disregarded anything to do with Minecraft, not like the standard Minecraft stuff. Because this Cobblemon stuff is just amazing. And the upgrades are happening. 1.5 is going to be coming out soon. I've had a look at their kind of plans for like future kind of updates and stuff. They're just planning everything. It's going to be amazing. So we are going to be sticking with Cobblemon for quite a while. I love it. Anyway, we're in here because I wanted to show you. Yep, we've got this the new thing. I built this extension. So I've been busy in between episodes building and preparing. And we have built this extension to the Pokeplant Center. So it now has got 3 wings. And then this was where all the trees were, if you remember. We've got our kind of fertilizer here, which I haven't really done much with. These are kind of just spare boxes where I've dumped stuff in, and I need to sort them out eventually at some point. Our trees are now up here. And we've got our wither roses here. So we can plant wither roses in the botany pot. And we have got our sugarcane and we've got our bamboo going. So our sugarcane has actually got an upgrade on it. Our bamboo needs one. But we've put those into single chests just so we can get a lot more in there. Because these ones, even like when you've got the upgrade, it's only 1024, which isn't a lot. Isn't a lot at all, really. And as you can see, I've been collecting an awful lot of stuff for today's episode because we are down on our logs there. Upstairs, not a lot has happened up here. I do like this upstairs bit for my sleeping chamber, though. I've managed to get rid of a few chests of what I've emptied out, but we've still got bits and pieces that need sourcing, and we've got our stuff up here on the mezzanine floor. Do I need to sleep? No, I don't. Also, the map in the top right corner. No, that's I think that's a Plusle. Sorry, I thought I saw another Pichu there. I do like the way that this ladder goes down. There's a Pikachu. There... No. Don't despawn. Don't despawn. Oh, you saw it. In that map on the top right-hand corner, we've now got a new one. We're using Zeros map instead because the Pokemon kind of images on the map are a lot better and it's more up-to-date, so it holds pretty much most of them. Other than, like, there's a couple there. There's the Oinklong and the Poignard or something. Poignard. Aren't on there at all, but the names come up. There was a Pikachu right here. That's annoying. So, like I said, for today's episode, we are going to be building some houses for some librarians, and we need to obviously breed some more up in a minute as well. But this is what I've been collecting off camera. So it's taken me a while. It's taken me a couple of days, a couple of evenings playing, but I've managed to collect all of this. There are going to be 6 houses. Each house is going to hold 4 librarians. I am going to do this on a time lapse, so let's hit it. We've got shiny Lechonk spawned. I've already got one, but we must find it in case Lilith wants it. Where was it? It's not there. It's pink in colour, so we need to have a look. 2649. 2649. This way. Right. Not that one there. No, wrong way. We're going the wrong way. We're going to lose it. 2649. That is a long way out, isn't it? I think we may have possibly lost it already. I have lost so many decent Pokemon so far. We missed that Pikachu at the beginning. I then missed a Cyndaquil, and we've just missed a Torchic as well. And I think we've probably missed the Lechonk. 2649. Two 651, and then we'll go. I think she might want it. 239. I think we've lost it. I'll just quickly keep an eye out, see if it's gone anywhere. But I think we have lost it. I can't see any Lechonks around. I keep dreaming, but my dreams keep flying away. It's somewhere
ghostly night on two. I feel the wind blowing my face, but that's alright. I smile at people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. It's been a while since I ran into you on a street. I wonder if you moved. Hope everything is going amazing for you, and you're not feeling blue. I feel the rain pour down my face, but that's alright. I smile at people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. I slip to the right, bind it to the blue. I slip to the right, bind it to the blue. I slip to the right, bind it to the blue. I slip to the right. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. My name. Wanna choke all of your circus, or your jokes come off so ruthless. Bye bye, you can miss me with that. I think of you when I'm intoxicated. I don't know why I get frustrated. Oh, babe, I was on your mind. Last night we fell by your side. Oh, you can't deny. I bet you wish it's you and I can see that you still try. Oh, your sweetest dream. Oh, babe, I was on your mind. Last night we fell by your side. Oh, you can't deny. I bet you wish it's you and I can see that you still try. Oh, your sweetest dream. But only in your memory. Only in your memory. By side it's you and me. Only in your memory.
And our villager houses are done. So I hope you like that time lapse there. We do have some things to talk about though. First of all, I'm going to start with this door over here. I'm now beginning to feel that after we've built the houses that this door should really be on the other side, because what we're going to eventually do is have a kind of a town square here. I was thinking about putting a waystone in the middle, but I'm now thinking maybe a giant kind of apricorn tree. So I wouldn't mind having the door on this side here so that the path can then lead to the central circle and then out towards the Pokeplant Center and the Poke Center over there. So that's kind of the issue number one, and I think I can resolve that one. Another one that we kind of come up with is I do like these here. These so four librarian villagers in each house, but we've got this here. So these 4 beds are to represent the 4 beds for the villagers, and that is a glitch. So these 4 beds are here to represent the 4 villagers that live in the 4 librarians that live in the house, but they're not going to be able to use these 2 because the ceiling is too low. I'm pretty sure they won't use them anyway, so we'll have to see if that happens. So I'm thinking of taking those out and then maybe putting in some kind of more of the kind of like grindstones or these blast furnaces up top so that we could do some kind of like iron ingot trades to get emeralds to then trade with the village, librarians to get the books. So that could be an option. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. I would like to know your kind of feedback as to whether or not you think the bed should stay or the bed should go. While I was building, I was also training up our Pokemon, and as you can see on the left hand side that our Pokemon have had a power lift. So we're going to start with Pidgeotto. So for the last 3 episodes, we have been trying to upgrade Pidgeotto, or from Pidgey to Pidgeot, and then we managed to get a shiny. I'm bringing Pidgeot out. So we managed to get a shiny, and I want to do the same thing with this as we were doing with our original. And we have, in fact, got to. I need to stand like this, I think, and then we bring that up. Yep, you can just see there. We have got Pidgeotto ready to evolve. So we're going to do that now, and we've now got a shiny Pidgeot, which I think works as a mount. So that is awesome. And if we go use the free cam, that is a wicked mount, is it not? Like, that is cool. And we can see how fast we can fly with Pidgeot. Probably the same speed as Charizard, but I am liking that. I am liking that a lot. We've managed to get Pidgey all the way up to Pidgeot. So that is one thing that we've done. And our mission for today, or should I say our Pokemon for today, that we are evolving, we chose 2 because we had a male and female version because we want Gardevoir and Gallade, is, if I can bring them out now, we've got Raltz number 1, the male, and we also have Raltz number 2, the female. And they are also ready to evolve, so I'm going to try and get those both in shot. How are we going to do that? If we come back a bit so they're a bit smaller, and we'll go there. So we've got male 1. At the moment, they're at Raltz. They'll become Curlier. That's Curlier number 1. And the female will be Curlier number 2. So now they are both evolved. Once they've evolved to their final level, though, this one will become Gardevoir and this one will become Gallade. So that's pretty cool. But we've managed to get those up to a high enough level that we've managed to evolve those. So partway done, partway done. And there was one more thing to do with Pokemon that I wanted to talk to you about, and that is we've got ourselves another starter Pokemon. Cheespin. Cheespin is a starter Pokemon from Generation 6, and we've managed to acquire that one. And we missed that, but we've now got that one as well, so that's going to go in the Pokepen with all my other starter Pokemon. A couple of things I want to look at for doing those rooms in the houses, because I think I'm going to turn each of them into a single bedroom, and they're probably all end up looking the same, but I just want to kind of design one as we go. I've taken 3 of the beds out. We have got these spruce cupboards, but I have seen that when you put them down, if you hit them with a hammer, you can change the way they look. So this is the hammer here, as we've just crafted. So that's all part of handcrafted. So if we put that down and then we... Ooh, only 2 ways. So it can either be like a single storage drawer, which looks quite cool for an upper cupboard, and then this for a lower cupboard, I guess, or whichever way around you want to put it. That's kind of cool. I kind of like it like that, though, so we're going to leave them like that. And then the other thing that we were going to craft is the... If we go into here, we want to put table. So I was looking at these here. So this is the side table, which means that we can still put stuff in it for storage as well. So if we come onto here, we're going to turn these into chests for that, and then we need to put 8 of those, which will give us enough of the planks, and I'm going to do 2 like that. And then that should be enough to give us... That's a nightstand. Ooh, we can change its look. So we craft one of those. Then we want a table as well. So that's the side table. And then we've got a desk. Is that the desk there? Nope, that's the oak table. We could do dark oak cupboards as well. And drawers. So there's all this stuff. And a shelf. There's so much stuff we can build here. Right, we're going to go with... Got the desk yet? Nope, we haven't got the desk yet, so we're going to make the desk. And the table is... So we need 2 sticks, right? Okay, so we go back there. What we can do is do 2 of the planks there like that, which means we can then make the desk, or table, sorry. So these are all the things we get to play. We've got chairs as well, benches, so that's awesome. I do want to have a look at the shelf, though. I want to have a look at the drawer. We're going to have a look at everything, I think. So we'll do the shelf as well. Right, so we've got all of those. And we're going to put one of each of those down, just like so. So that's all of these in here. We've kept this here just for a colour comparison. So this is our oak drawer, and that holds the same as the chest. Then we've got our dark oak shelf. Again, holds the same as the chest. I don't know if we put something in there. So we put those in there. It doesn't show up. Right, okay, that's not a problem. And then, obviously, that's our drawer there for our spruce one. Then we've got the dark oak nightstand. Again, another chest. Then another chest for the side table. And another chest for the dark oak desk. We've got all that choice. This here is the dark oak table. And it looks really cool like that on its own. But I have noticed that if you do that, look, it takes away the legs. It just extends it. So that's pretty cool. That could work as a bench as well to sit on. Obviously, you can't hold anything in there. So all these here will hold us a chest worth of items, which could be quite handy for putting the enchanted books in case anybody wants to come and get a book and not have to trade with the villagers. So I might have to put one of those in. I'm just deciding which one. I think this one is going to be the winner. And then we might have these, and I like that one as well. So the drawer. So the drawer and the desk, I think, should be good for our room. And here we are in the room. So what we're going to do, I think we're going to get the drawers. So we've got them and the desk, and I'm going to put that in there as well. So these are the things that we're not using just yet, but we could use those in other builds. They're interesting things that we've got on the mod pack that we can use. I'm going to put those there like that. Wow, they connect. That is pretty awesome. Right, and then we're going to put that there. Make that into like a cabinet, and then what I might do is get a picture frame and put that there, so that kind of adds a bit of detail to the back. And we could put a lantern on the top there. Maybe not. We've got the picture frame, and then we are going to take our desk, and that is going to go on the side there. Then what we could do, instead of having that lantern in the roof, we could put the lantern on the desk, so it's like a nightlight. And then, like I say, these can hold there. We've got that there and that there. So that's 3 of the books. So we could do with another one, really, couldn't we? Wonder what happens if we put 2 desks next to each other. They don't do anything. Right, okay, that's cool. So we need to come up with one more thing for storage. We could put it on the side here. Or I think what we could do is fit it just here like so. That is the shelf. And I think that's good. That works as kind of like a long table. And I wonder if we put that out and we actually have another nightstand look like again there. So we could have 2 nightstands either side, and I think that would kind of work along there for that. So I'm going to go and grab the other one. I'm going to put that there. I don't like that. So that is how we're going to do it. So 2 nightstands. We've got 2 drawers. And 1 desk, and then we put that there, and I'll put the paintings in there. So that is how our rooms are going to be for now. We have been busy. We've moved the rooms around, or shall I say these buildings on the end. We've now got the doors on. I haven't put the window on that side. Let me know what you think. And of course, you're always welcome to let me know what you think in the comments down below as to what we've done in this episode, and if you think there could be a way of doing it that looks better, or that you think is better. But as you can see, most rooms are like this now, but obviously all the others are the opposite way around. And then we can come out onto the balcony, and yeah, it all looks very nice. So now we're going to go and get the observers and all the redstone components to do our breeder. We've also got this down here as the centre of the village. So once we've done that, before I get distracted again, we'll do that afterwards. First of all, though, we do need to go and get some more quartz because I think we're running low. I can't really find it. There's some over here. We'll just grab some of that. Oh, I wasn't even looking down. That could have been dangerous. We are ready to do some upgrading. I've got a screenshot of logic gates on my other window as well. So we're going to see how we're going to get on. So the plan is we want to put... I grab that. We are going to put a hopper pot of carrots on either side of this dispenser. With the plan to basically have this dispenser filled all the time, but also being triggered when the hoppers are full. I don't want to go above these villages because I think it will probably stop them from breeding. So we're going to have to come out this side. but it's okay. I've brought some blocks with me. So the idea is that we need to have a signal coming out of these hoppers, because the hoppers are going to be the thing that kind of tells the farm when to go on and off. So we want to grab this here, and then we want to put a piece of dirt in there, and we're going to plant a carrot in there, just like so. Right, then this can fill up here, so this is going to give us our signal. So to get a signal from that, we're going to have to put down some comparators. There's a comparator there, so that's on, and that's on. And the gate we're doing is an OR, so either A or B or both need to be on, which is what's happening here. So we then grab down this here and this here. So they're feeding signals into them. So if we then put torch on there, off and off. Right, so that's off. And what we want to do is put in, they are the wrong way round. So what we're going to have to do is, through the magic of editing, swap those around. So they're now going to face each other and send a signal off. What we want to do is when these two hoppers have carrots in, we want to get that piston to push the observer down to start firing the carrots out of this dispenser. So we need to get a signal up to this piston here, which we can do with redstone torches. So that will be on like that. So when that's on, that needs to be on. So they're on. So if we then there and there, and you jump. Ooh. Try again. There we go. Nice one. If we do that, we've run out of blocks. I knew this was going to happen. That will work the same though. It's okay. Right, so we can then use that to power a. We're gonna get some more blocks. Doesn't have to be pretty. If we do that, right. So if we now grab that, they are going to be breeding like crazy. I'm going to take these out here and those out. So that will go off, but we need to also do the same for this one. Right, see, that will turn off. Now, when a carrot goes in here, it will fill up this dispenser here. So if we fill that up, just like so, now when a carrot goes in, it won't be able to do anything, so it will fire it and then turn off. Cool. So every time a carrot goes in there, it will feed it to these villagers. So that is working. Look at that. That's an OR gate. Then they will breed. And send the baby villagers down into here. So we've had a bit of a session breeding up the villagers and stuff, but these villagers are all going to end up being moved. All our librarians will be moved down to the bottom. And there's our baby. So what we want to do really is grab this and block that off so that the babies grow up in there. And then what we can do is we can just grab them like so. Everything we can get from a villager, we can now get from these villagers down here. We just got to wait for these to breed up, and then I can start doing that. But like I said, I'll do that off camera because it's not an interesting watch. Breaking lecterns and replacing them, waiting for the trade that you want to come up, and it's going to take quite a few hours. So our next job is here. In order to do that, I think we need to pay Lelith's villagers a little visit. So we're going to go into a storage room. Lelith has done amazing things down here. I'm not going to show too much because I want you to go and check her channel out and you can watch it there. She's got a whole episode on this storage room. It is amazing and immense. It's like a little maze in there. Anyway, these are where we wanted to go. We wanted to visit these villages because they sell ash bricks. So if we click on there, the ash bricks we can make ash bricks with. So an ash brick, you make ash bricks, just like you do with the normal bricks. Stone cutter, so we could go here, we can then turn those into stairs, which should help us with what I want to do. Now I've got an idea. It would be raining, it doesn't matter. We can cope with the rain, we're hardy. We're going to come over here and I want to build a little circular bed. And then this should give us our circular bed, which I'm hoping to turn into a fountain, like I was saying earlier. And then we can have a waystone in the middle. So that gives us our circular thing. And then what we can do then is if we break all this, we could have ash brick on the floor. Maybe have stone on the floor, I'm not sure. But that would do that. And then we can then do a path around the outside. There. So that gives us our path there. And then what we'll end up doing is having the waystone in the middle. And then we could have some... Do the ash brick again, or maybe choose something else. I'm going to go off and choose something else. I'm going to get this floor sorted as well. I'm thinking now probably polished andesite, or just andesite on its own. And then we'll try and get a tower in there and have that looking nice. And then what we need to do is then link up all these houses somehow to all this with a kind of jagged path like I've done before. But what do we think? We have a shiny minum somewhere. 2570. 201. This way. I think I see it. I see it on the map. I see it on the map. Right, let's go. We are going to catch our shiny minum. Oh, if only we could get a shiny plus. Oh, look, it's got green. It's great. Or teal. Right. Go like that. Go to catch. And swing round. Get our Pokeball. Hope it works. Two. Yeah, boy. And here we have our fountain. A little bit more work needs doing to it, I think, and we will be doing some more. I need to kind of come up with an idea of what else we're going to be doing this episode. I want to do some more decorating. I'm really in a decorating mood, so we're going to come down here. I think it looks quite nice. It's simple, but as the Pokemon aesthetic is quite simple anyway, which is what I'm trying to keep here with these Poke Centers and the Poke Plant Center. I want to kind of have a little bit of detail, but try and keep it as simple as possible. And I think this looks quite nice. And we've got the waystone in the middle, so people can turn up and we'll go from there, yeah. So I'm going to come up with an idea of what else we need to do. There is something else that is really bugging me that we could get on with this episode, is this bit here. So I was down here mining to get some cobblestone for our build over at the iron farm, because I wanted to make it look nice. And I fell into this cave. Luckily, we've got Charizard, so I'm just flying around. But look at this. We have found ourselves, I think this is something to do with witches. So we're going to fly over there and have a look. I'll light up all around so they won't get any trouble from the mobs. And then we'll go and have a look, see what it is. It's covered in water as well, which is quite bizarre. So we've lit a fair amount of this up around here. I had a few nasties coming after me, but it wasn't too much of a problem. And hopefully we've lit enough up that we're not going to get into any kind of difficulties. We can hope. We have our trusty sword though. Just bizarre as to why it's in water. We come in here, the whole thing is in water. Maybe we should go and get our backpack. See the green eyes in there? That was pretty scary. Yeah, we're going to go and get our squid backpack, and then we'll come back and have a look. Now we've got to work out how to get out of here. And we're back, so let's try and have a look in here now. We've got some iron, which is cool. I did see some eyes through here, though. They were green. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it was just the torch that looked like it. We've got a bed here, look. We could always sleep. Can we get up to anywhere safe? I should start looking in these chests. I just want to have a quick look around first, make sure there's nothing in here. It's just full of water though, isn't it? Maybe if we had a sponge, that'd be pretty cool. Right, let's have a look in here. Look at that. Goodies galore. So let's have a look around at other stuff. Do we want the candles? I don't think we do. I don't think we do. Oh, look at this. I think we might have to start looking at some more of these loots. We have to go on an explore mission, I think, in one episode. I think that's all the barrels up here. Go have a quick look out the front. It takes us back to the iron down below, so we're going to go down that way. I think it'll be quicker than going the staircase, and we'll check all these barrels out as well. Disintegrated when we're fighting the mobs. Grab some more of the ore. Put the raw gold and the raw iron. This is good, isn't it? This is like loot heaven around here. Oh, there's so many barrels. Look at this. I can see two. No. And look at that. Nearly got a stack of raw gold. I think this is like one of the structure mods that we've got on here, but this is a witch hut, I think. So this is where I was caving. I went down one of the branches that I've been creating just to collect some resources, and we came down here. I went a bit further down here, and this is where the cave was. So I'll just quickly open that up just to show you, and then I'm going to close back up again. We came down here. I had to block this off to walk along, but this is the opening here, look. And yep, I had to grab Charizard and then kind of fly off. But what I am doing, and I just wanted to bring you in to show you, is I've come up a few levels just so that we don't do that. But look, we have found 2 Thunderstone ore next to each other, which is pretty good, don't you think? Our plans for over here, the idea is to try and make it look like an ancient ruin, and therefore kind of like the Iron Farm is something to do with something that's ancient technology or something like that. So I want to kind of blend this into a hill. Probably helps if I'm not on Charizard. Your head gets in the way, buddy. Yeah, so I want to kind of blend this into kind of like a hill, so it looks like it's been half buried, like it's been here forever, and the land's kind of formed up around it and stuff like that. So we kind of want stone up here, and then a bit more kind of like trusted terrain, and a bit more kind of soily towards bottom. The whole structure there is going to be cobblestone, but within stone and andesite possibly. So I'm going to kind of get away, kind of chipping away at it and doing some stuff. I'm going to take all this wood down around the outside here that I had put up, because originally the iron golems were spawning out here, and I was going to try and make it not working, because that's when I had the villagers at the top here. Now the villagers are lower down. This is the only place, this is the only place that the iron golems can spawn, in here. Which means anything that's higher than that, like over here, it doesn't work. And I think this is far enough out that now the golems don't spawn out here. So this is the perfect distance around. So I'm going to try and get on with taking, like I said, taking this down. And then I'll bring you in little intervals just to see how I'm getting on. I think that's the evolved form of Electabuzz. But I could just catch that, couldn't I? He's awesome. I wonder if... Well, there's only one way to find out if we can mount him or not, right? We'll grab you. Grab the Pokeball. We're going to fight you. Catch. I mean, I need bigger Pokemon if I'm going to start fighting Lilith and winning, so... Oh, he escaped, and we don't have any other types of Pokeballs. That's something else we need to do this episode. Time to take you down, buddy. Sorry. Flamethrower. Now we'll see if we can catch. Oh, wow. He just took Charizard out in one hit. Look at the size difference. Oh, man. Right, we're only going to go to catch anyway. Hopefully we can catch just with a quick ball. Yes, we got him. We got him. Right, next time we have a battle, we're going to use him. We have ourselves a shiny Zagoon. Here it is. Normally they're like a lot tanner than that, I guess. Right, so we're going to do that. Come here, Zagoon. All I want to do is catch you. Bit of catch. We don't need to battle you at all. You're small enough, I think. 1, 2, 3. It's ours. Another shiny. So I've managed to get rid of a lot of the wood that was around the outside. I mean, I was using this because it was cheaper than having to go mining for soil or cobblestone or anything like that. So it was kind of more a filler. So I'd fill all this up and then kind of landscape over the top of it, which I might still do with what I've got. Whoa. I have put these sconces in because I think they kind of look a bit more medieval. And that's to stop anything spawning in here because the light level here was 0. I'm not going to carry it on all the way around, although I might possibly come in just about here and then have that as kind of like the landscape is kind of filled it all in. So that kind of lets us see through to the landscape outside. I might put some iron bars on here, but it kind of then lends itself to being 3 wide rather than being 4. 6. I can count. So I might end up putting it there on the inside, or maybe put it there. I don't know. Or I'll just leave it open. What I could do, though, while I'm here, I'm thinking if we just quickly craft up some more stairs. We could do that, which then kind of mirrors the archway through. I like that, yeah. And then that could just be an arch. I might even poke another one through there. And possibly another one through there. Kind of want it to be uneven on either side, just so it's not too kind of like symmetrical. And if we take Pidgeotto out, I'm using, Pidgeot, because Pidgeot's head doesn't get in the way, whereas Charizard's does. So that kind of gives us that there. So, oh dear. Oh, you saw it there. That's why I wear the Blaze backpack most of the time, because I'm forever shifting off the flying mounts. Right, we'll try that again, shall we? As you can see, we've got that there. This bit here kind of leaves me, I don't like the look of that. I might end up putting kind of like a buttress coming out of there and then have the landscape coming out from underneath it. So that's the plan at the moment. So I'm going to leave all this wood here because we can build up the landscape around that. And we're going to kind of merge this hill in. So I could use some of the wood that I cut down and then put the soil and the grass blocks that we've collected to go over that. And then do the same over here. And then eventually all of this will be filled in as well. So we're going to try that. Forgot I was on half a heart. We are getting there. I haven't put anything on the corner here yet or anything like that, but I have run out of stone. But we have managed to get all of this kind of landscaped here and all of this. So this is all half slabs and stairs to stop any iron golems spawning on there. And nothing's spawning as of yet, so that's kind of working. Oh, look at that. And we've already got one of those. We could trade it though, couldn't we? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. I can see it on the maps coming up there. Okay, I'm going to grab that as well. I won't do that on camera though, because we've already got one. And I will probably trade that with Lilith for another shiny that she might have doubles of. And back to what we were talking about. Yeah, so I'm going to kind of do some more work on this on and off camera, I think. But for now, I've kind of exhausted my resources. I haven't really got much time to go and do some more. Or basically, I want us to do something else. We have still got Gallade and Gardevoir to kind of sort out. So we need to train up our Curliers. Before we go, there is one thing I'd like to do, and that is to get some more Pokeballs. We need to find a crafting bench over here. We have got our quick balls, and I want to replenish those actually while we're talking. So I'm going to grab those there. We're going to up those back up to 64. There we go. And Pokeballs are going to stay there. It's getting dark, so I want to try and do this fairly quickly. But I want to come over here and make some Ultra Balls. So it's 2 times catch rate on those. We've got the resources to be able to do that. I'm going to put 1 stack back in there. And now we're ready. I'll go and sleep. We haven't done much exploring over on this side of the map. As you can see, I've kind of found out where I want to kind of set my base up and set it up. And we haven't gone too far over either way, really. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up flying down this way. I'm going to take Pidgeot with me. We're going to fly around here and see if we can find a jungle. Now, there's a Moonlight Valley region there, which is kind of magical. So there is a chance that we could find Sprigatito there, which means that we can then start evolving the Sprigatito that I got as my starter Pokemon. So we have made it down to here, and there is a village, although it is the one with the castle, I think. So I'm not sure there will be a waystone, but we will have a look anyway, because it just means we can then teleport around here later. Look at that greenhouse. That is awesome. Not as good as mine, though. Not as good as mine. Look at that. There's an observatory as well. Oh man, these builds are just awesome, aren't they? Right, just looking for a waystone. That's the castle. Like I said, I don't think these do come with waystones because they're not the normal villages. So, not in there. These builds are fantastic though, aren't they? Right, okay, we're not going to find a waystone, I don't think. So I'm going to move on. Keep going south, I think. If we go back to the journey map, look at that there. Oof. Right, we want to go east. Is that it there with the big tall trees? We are in the Moonlight Valley, so we are going to go and hang around here. I'm going to bring Pidgeotto in, and I'm going to get one of the Curliers up ready. So there we go. I've selected that, so that means that now when we select a battle, Curlier will be the first thing that comes up. And we're just going to go around and fight Pokemon, I think. That's at level 16, so that's cool. We can fight that. I'll fight this one on camera, and then we'll probably fight the rest off camera. And there we go. 340 experience. I'm not going to collect the drops that they've done, because my inventory would be absolutely full by the end of looking around. But I am going to run around here, dinging over the crystals, enjoying this biome for all it's worth. Do we want to catch that? I'd say, why not, eh? too big a level to fight, but I want you in my pack. There we go. Ah, see, this is where our Ultra Balls come out. Well, that's level 48, and poor Curly is only level 21. Right, fight. No, switch. We'll bring out Charizard. I'm going to move around so you guys can see. Oh, what happened there? Okay, Pidgeotto. We'll use Feather Dance to knock the attack down. I'll keep using Feather Dance to do that. They're using a move that's making me swap my Pokemon. So I'm going to bring Charizard back out. They've completely messed up my Pokemon. Flamethrower. Look at that. Right. Now we want to go to catch. We don't want to destroy you. We're only trying to catch you. We want you as part of our team. 1, 2, 3. Yes! I have found a Teddiursa, and Teddiursa is one of the Pokemon that I want to evolve up to its full evolution, and I want to do that in the next episode, I think. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and catch Teddiursa now. I am going to swap my Pokeballs back over before I make that mistake. It has been known for me to make mistakes, yep. And then we're going to go catch. And 1, 2, 3. Cool. So Teddiursa, remind me in the comments down below, Teddiursa is the Pokemon that we're using next episode to evolve. I think what I'm going to do, since I've healed my Pokemon up, I'm going to take the healing machine with me. And that means we can just place it down, heal our Pokemon as we need whenever we're out exploring. So I'm going to take that with me. I will place it back once we come back home. But I think that would just probably be the best option. And quickly, let's have a look in the PC. That's our Teddiursa. Oh, that's our Straptor. And we want our Electrovive. My new way of doing it, which is probably the way I should have done it before, rather than fighting with a higher Pokemon and then bringing in my less high-level Pokemon to fight at the end, is to actually start the fight with my low-level Pokemon against the high-level wild Pokemon. Switch. And then faint the wild Pokemon, and then I'll get my XP that way. See, and now I'm up to level 26. So here's something I didn't know. Healing machine must be charged after placing. Charges over time. So if we place it, we can't just carry it around and heal our Pokemon. It needs 5% more charge to heal. So I'm going to leave it there for now. Hopefully not lose it. There's a Zubat there, so we're going to fight that. And then hopefully we can charge our Pokemon up after the fight. Plonk, one hit move. And Curly has reason of the 385 XP. Right, let's see if we can now use the healing machine. I'm not sure how long it takes. Machine needs 0 more. There we go. Sweet. So it doesn't take too long. So it's not that bad. Not that bad a deal. So I'm going to carry on doing that then. We'll place the machine down, have a fight, and then heal our Pokemon straight afterwards. I think that's probably the way to go. We have just found Mudchlanks, and Mudchlanks evolves into Snorlax. That will be a cool Pokemon to have. So we're going to go and catch this one. It's a high level. It would have leveled up Curlier quite well. But you know what? We want it. Come on, come on, come on. little pain. Right, catch. We've got our quick ball, so let's see how that works. 1, 2. Oh, he's escaped. Right, so that means that the fight is on. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to switch. I'm going to choose Sableye. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to fight, Nightshade. No, it didn't work. Right, Fury Swipes. Tiny amount. Right, we'll go to Shadow Sneak. Knock off. There we go. Right, we're down to 50. So I think we'll try and catch again now. But I'm going to use my Ultra Ball. See what happens. No, he's out again. Right, we'll try another attack then. Knock off seemed to work last time. There we go, down to 18. We'll try another catch again. One, 2, 3, in. Sweet. Now we can get ourselves a Snorlax. We have just got Curlier up to level 30 doing our moves, and I'm going to bring Charizard back in. We're going to get Curlier out, and I can't remember. This one's going to be Gallade, I believe. So we're going to come over here. Curlier can come out. We're slowly getting our evolutions up for this episode. Come on, Curlier, don't be shy. Right, we're going to put you there. And then we're going to go to Evolve. And Gardevoir. But you're... No, surely not. Okay, we've got Gardevoir. So hopefully the other one gives us Gallade then. Hopefully. Maybe I've got the sex symbols mixed up. Just found us another interesting Pokemon. It's a Tyrant. Look at it. Oh, look at that. We're getting it. Right, catch. Throw our Pokeball. Where are you? We want that one. So, throw. Please get us first time. 1, 2, 3. Yes, we've got a Tyrant. I got a bit fed up with waiting for a Sprigatito to spawn, and I'm not even sure one would spawn in there. I'm aware that they spawn in magical places, and I kind of class that as a magical kind of place. But we're now on a granite cliffs. So we're going to be here, and I think we can do some fighting here because these Pokemon are pretty big levels. So I'm going to get the Curlier out. We only need to get to level 30. And we've got one more level to go. So this could be the battle that does it. I'm going to move out of the way like this. And then we're going to switch. Do the usual. Ooh. Let's see how we do with this one then. Shadow Claw. Didn't seem to do much. Maybe we should have got our healing machine down. But the flame does... Oh, dear. That was a hit, wasn't it? Grab the window. And, yep. Curlier's now to level 1 and ready to evolve. That's cool. Sorry, Charizard, but it was not in vain. It was not in vain. Right, so we're going to bring Curlier out. Put you in the corner of the screen like so, and then we're going to bring this up, and we're going to go evolve. And that's a Gardevoir. So how do we get Gallade then? Is Gallade even in Cobblemon? I'm going to have to do some research, but we now have 2 Gardevoirs. Maybe I should have left that one, but I'm going to try and find out how to get Gallade and see if we can get one. Might not do it this episode though, because we've done a fair bit in this episode. We have built our town, we've done some exploring, and we've leveled up our Raltzes to Gardevoirs. 2 of them. We've also caught a whole load of Pokemon, so let's go back and have a look at those. Muchlanks, we're going to say, I choose you. Turn around, mate. I'll then choose Tyrant. You're also facing the wrong way. Never mind. And we've then got Staraptor. Hulu, I know you're not coming to a Pokeball just yet. And we also want our Electrovivve. Now that is a party. With my party of 4, thank you for watching the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and then you'll be able to see some more. And I will see you in the next episode. Ciao for now.